Okay, welcome back to my video. And last video, I I've been processed this 3 or 4 process, and today I resume this course for move walls to proper position. And we have made a first floor, first row, and and now we want to make a second row and third row. In this video, I will use 5 columns and 7 rows, and 5 times 7 is 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For now, these walls give manager these walls again, and it looks like this. And this is not I want. I want this wall goes to here and here and here, next, no, next row. And I'll find a way in some way. And here again, for the second floor, second row, this tile goes up by S plus H height, because this point needs to be go up this point and move to some right this value. But first, we will calculate this S plus H value and just move that both. Okay, here, open script. And I'll define my map size here by int array map size equals new array rows are 5 and columns are 7. There are 5 columns, 7 row. New array. Is there a new array? Int. No. For now, I will just make a public website, public array, and give it from inspector, like this. And first means how many columns I have, and second, how many rows I have. And maybe I need loops like look like this. I from 0 to map size dot 0 and I plus plus for int j equals 0 from 0 to map size 1 j plus plus. For more convenient, I will not use I and X for the columns and Z for rows. It looks more clear. And game object, the current var equals for now it is walls that falls in X. And is it alright? No, it's not I want. First J and X and map size in one index is about rows and this about columns. And this makes sense. 0 to 5, 0 to 4, and this set value is 0 for 0 to 6. And this, and plus map size at 0 times y and z. And this will call walls element at if z is 0, it just will be x and z is 1 and 5 plus x. And in array 5, 5's element is a second row's first. Well, okay, maybe this is good. And x from 0 to map size 0, I can use this. And in second row, maybe this value needs to be changed. And this value is here. Radius plus radius times sine pi divided by 6 degree. Okay. Radius plus math sine pi divided by 6 times radius. And times z. Let's see, is it work? Okay, this is good and have some problem in second and fourth. And here, these rows need to translate to x some value. And let's do this. How much they will move? It's this r value, this point to this point, and this value is radius times cosine pi divided by 6, or just all even numbers. And I'll write like this. If z modular 2 equals 1, this means this is even number. No, this is odd number, but odd rows are represent even rows because this array start from 0. And current, well, the current var that transform that translate new vector 3 here radius times s the cosine mass that pi divided by 6 and like this. But there is a problem. Why? It has 35 and size 35. Here this must work, and when I add this makes an error. Radius translate. Hmm. What if I delete this line? Or just save and reload this then? Hmm. I'll find the way and will resume the video. Okay. Uh, I did find the way, but I don't know why the translate function not work. And I replace that line to this, that position to current position, add this vector value. And now here. And let's make a CSV data that contains a Miro shape. Let's go to spreadsheet. I'm here, my Google Drive, and let's make a new Google spreadsheet. And I have 5 columns and 7 rows. Miro that I'll be delete and not all columns and rows. 7 to 1000 delete and adjust some value of height, maybe 50. Yes, it's good. And this to 50. And I'll make a empty wall using 0 and wall to 1. Align text to center. And this 1 means there is a wall, and this 0 means there is no wall. And like this. Oh, like this. Yes, spiral shaped way. And download this file here, .csv file. In my workspace. Where is it? That is Unity project, VRChat dev, tutorials, asset, tutorials. Let's make a folder, datas, and map data. And map1.csv. And here, I can find the CSV file, looks like this. And let's make the parsing function in this map manager. First, I have to get the map data. That asset is text asset equals map CSV. And let's make a parsing function. Void parse is, let's take this CSV first. My public strings array is strings array rows equal map CSV. That no void, void parse and my string array rows equals map csv.text. Text contains that text values split by enter. And let's check for int I from 0 to rows at length I plus plus. Hmm. Let's debug this. Debug log row dot I and parse. Before I play it, I will give this data and play. Yes, it gives me a data. First row, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. And let's split these elements by comma once again. And this row, let's do it. And maybe we can replace this I to Z for convenience. And for int x equals 0, from 0 to we don't know how to. Okay. Rows z dot length. No. First string column equal rows z dot split by comma, and here columns dot length. Okay. And for now, this column X will represent Z column, Z row, and X column's value. And first, before we have to make a container of the element. Here, maybe private. Int values will be in there. Map data. And map data is a two-dimensional array. And start. Let's initialize that array. There is more convenient way to make two-dimensional array, but yet the udon behavior doesn't support that feature. This means this is the array that contains int array. So to initialize this, map data equals new int map size at 0 and or int I z from 0 to z to map size 1 map data z equals new array int size is map size 1. Is it okay? Map data is an array that contains data, and this will represent this is 5 and this is 7. And I need to call data looks like this. This has to give me a value of 5th column and 7th row. Is that it? Each row is a int array sized. Why? No. Maybe this is right. For initialize array. Okay, just for check, let's give this a value. If this index out of length, it will make an error. Parser runtime. Okay. There is an error and change this value. out of length. Just a second, let me check. Okay, this is correct. And I thought this map data initialize for first row and second columns like this 순서, but it was wrong. It initialized this column first and row second. And it looks like this. New int this x value, and from 0 to 4, each columns are contains 7 length 7 into array, and this was work. Now we have a map data array, and for each element gives them an each element, and here columns.x is CSV data in X column and Z rows, and this will give to map data dot x dot z equals this. But this is a string and this is an array of int, so I will parse that data. Parse string into a int. Okay. Check. Any problem? Okay. And now I know all the data is a correct position. Maybe for now, it's okay. Let's see you at next video. Thank you and bye bye.